What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay Real here with another video. A few upgrades to the car. Show y'all a little something that I've been doing. Bam! I got the rims powder coated. They had the aluminum look. I mean, they are aluminum, but they was bare aluminum. And, you know, they get kind of crappy with the brake dust. And they never look good. Right now, with the powder coating, I kind of wish I would have left that part bare. But it's okay. I think that would have been a whole lot more cost or a whole lot more trouble for them to go through to get it to look right. Anyway, it looks good. And now you can just wipe them off with a cloth. None of the brake dust sticks to them. They always looking clean. And I drove the car all day yesterday, and it still looks good to me. I mean, I'm going to tell you, it made the car kind of look new, if you ask me. And I got a lot of compliments from it. So that's one upgrade. I redid my front end. I got some polyurethane bushings all through it. No, I didn't go with tubular, and some people would have, but I didn't. It would shave some weight, yes, but I don't care about all that. These cars are from the factory. They're decent. They're not all that heavy anyway, and they run cool. And plus, I still drive my car every day. I don't, like I said, I don't really. I said in a video before, I don't really care about being show car quality and beautiful paint and all of that, because I drive my car and I want it to look like he drives this car. So I want it to be dependable, and I don't want it to be a garage or a trailer queen. I want to drive it. I want to burn rubber. I want to run across railroad tracks and do 100 when I want to. You know? So anyway, you do your car how you want to. I'm gonna do mine how I do mine. But I got polyurethane bushings all throughout this thing. You see the new tie rods there, adjustable. I put Bilstein shocks on here, and I tell you, it rides nicely. I also upgraded the turbo. I had a 58 on here, dual ball bearing precision, and that was nice. But I got aluminum heads on this car, aluminum MA heads, and a ported R&H, they're port and polish, and I got a ported R&H manifold and a Champion Racing doghouse. And a bigger throttle body, bigger fuel rails. I've been done that, but with the 58, it wouldn't make over 22 pounds of boost. That was maxed out. Now with a stock motor, it was making 25 pounds easily. In fact, I accidentally turned it and it went to 28 pounds when I was last drag racing it with the stock motor, and it lifted the heads right off the motor. So the 58 is a good choice if you have a stock build car, and it'll get you in the low 12s at around 113, 115 miles per hour with very little bolt-on upgrades. So now I went with a 64-66 dual bearing, ball bearing, newer style turbo. You see it has an external wastegate, but it doesn't have the big blow-off valve like other guys. I didn't want to do all of that. I don't see no need in doing that. You know what I mean? It's just, this is just bolts right up into the stock area. And it's bigger. You see how the inlet is 4 inches now. Instead of 4 inches break down into 3 in the mouth of the turbo. Now it's 4 all the way. It's definitely making more boost. It rides all day at 25 pounds of boost now. And I know that I can go up to about 30. But I don't want to lift the heads off the motor. Once I get it retuned, because I still got to do my trans again. I'm going to have to buy a real trans now. I can't just go back with a stock 200R. They got some places I'm thinking about ordering a trans from. They cost $3 or $4 grand. And eventually I'm going to do it. I'm just save my chips up and get around to it. I ain't in no rush. We're in a pandemic anyway. Can't go nowhere. Can't stunt race, nothing. Other than going around the block and checking it every now and then. I'm going to do that. So yeah, but it runs all day at 25 with no knock. I got I got methane on it. I got a meth kit on there, so it runs cool. I like it a lot. And they added an extra sprayer to it. My guys over there at Felony Motorsports. It's not a second line. However, they say that dual sprayers would help out with knock. I don't believe it, but whatever. To my knowledge, you would have needed a second line. But I think they may have turned the secondary fuel pump up to give it a little bit more spray. Because now on my meth nozzle, the number is up higher than what it was. But it's running decent. I can't complain. When I get the trans, I'm going to go back and have them retune it and set it to around 28 pounds. That's where I'm going to keep it. They like to have your car set at 30 pounds, but I don't want to do that. They use steel heads when they do that. I got aluminum heads. I don't want to tear my car up. And it's making plenty of power. And, you know, just this is something I'm going to be driving to the drag strip, the local drag strips, and try to run me a nice little number. I want to get it into 10s with slicks on it, with street slicks, you know. And I think it'll go there right now. But that's where I want to be at. High 10s, mid 10s, even the low 11s at 120 miles an hour or somewhere around there. I'd be happy with that. That'd be pretty good for a V6, right? So that's where I'm at with it. I think I just about covered all the upgrades I've done so far. Anyway, when the pandemic is up, I will be making a video and showing you guys that the number. I'm not afraid to show the time slip of what my car does, like some people. I don't grudge, well, I will grudge race. I'll do that on the street, but I'm not in no hurry to do all that. I gotta get this is just a hobby for me, to get out on the weekends and have a little fun, you know, or on my days off. I suggest everybody get them a little hobby, you know. Makes a world of difference in your life. Oh yeah, and I finally got me a Firewall Buick V6 thing. I forget what they call it. I know it's to help with flames, fires. If I had that before, I wouldn't have this bubble on my hood when I did catch fire. It caught fire on me before, and as you can see, it bubbled my paint right there, melted my turbo sign sticker off, emblem. I'm gonna deal with that later. Like I said, I'm not really all that into the beautification. I'd rather have the car running solid before I do all that. And yes, this is a real Turbo T limited. It had all the options. You see, it's rare. Not many of them have this light right here in the front quarter fender. This car came with the chrome package. I painted the bumpers burgundy. I thought that was a nice little look to match the paint. Just change it up a little bit. But I left the trim around the blinkers chrome, so you get an idea. This car originally had a half top on it. Oh yeah, it has a sunroof too. It had a half top, which I'm probably gonna put back on just for that nostalgic look, because I wanted to have just about everything that it came with. But that's gonna be after I repaint it, because as you know, these cars are prone to crack when you're making a little power. As you can see, mine's is cracking there, and now it's starting to crack up in the front also. So once I repaint it, I'm gonna have that reinforced, and I'm gonna get to it, but it won't be no time soon. I'm gonna run another summer or two and keep playing with it and enjoying it. I've had this car about 10 years, and this is my third one. So if you like what you see, drop a like, leave a comment if you got any suggestions or whatever. It's all good. I'll be back at you with another video soon.